Hello everyone, welcome to the first ever playthrough on this channel. Today we're going to be doing a career mode with RSC Anderlecht. I've decided to go with them because they have a lot of exciting young talent and they have a pretty good starting budget actually, with the transfer budget being at 5 million and the weekly wages being at 533,000. So actually not a bad side in the Belgium league here in the Pro League, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to go ahead and play as them. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, I'd say. Definitely won't be amazing in the start, but with guys like Mitrovic and Tielemans and a few other young guys actually, who I've gone ahead and looked into the roster already, and seen that they actually have a lot of good talent who are going to grow and become better players, or maybe I'll get rid of them, I don't know. But I'm looking to bring in a lot of young players, generated by the youth prospects or whatever, and real players as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be competitive and hard at the same time. But I think it's going to be all good, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play. So I will be playing on professional for this, which, I mean, is kind of a bummer because I wish I could play on things like world class and whatever, but it's not something I can do right now. Hopefully I'll get there, but right now professional is I think the appropriate level to play on for me because it is challenging. I'd say I win or draw 90% of games, but it can be a little bit challenging for me. I'm not going to be winning 3-0 every game or anything like that, but I think it's going to be the way to go. And it does suck that I can't play on that world class level, but at the same time it's going to be competitive, so it's going to be like I am a good player playing on world class, but I'm not, so whatever. And I've been waiting to do this for a while, and I think I found a really good team to do with, so it should be a lot of fun. And during this first summer transfer window, I'm really just not sure what I want to do, honestly. I could go for the youth staff and spend all my money on a scout who's pretty good, or I could go into something else. And here I'm just kind of checking out my squad, trying to get the feel for it, looking over all the overalls and all that, and who really plays where, and just trying to see the formation. I decided to keep the I think it's a 4-5-1, I believe, but I decided to keep it and roll with that. I thought, I'm just gonna kind of see how it works and see if it's kind of a viable formation or not in my play style. I do like playing with wingers, so that should be good as long as they have pace. It's a lot of fun to play with a winger because you can just get by anyone and then whip it in. And I do have a decent amount of good players, honestly. I'm pretty pleased with who I have. I mean, there's obviously could be a lot better, but I think for a Belgium side right now, just to win the league this year, I think we'll do pretty good. Obviously, the Champions League is going to be quite a competition, as I did put ourselves in the Champions League in this first year. So, it's going to be a year that's going to really challenge us, I think. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see how it actually ends up, because this is definitely going to be a pretty good year. And I'm going to get into a squad report now, just to kind of look further at the ages of players and their actual attributes. And I really don't know if I want to keep this Porto guy. I mean, he's 31 now, but he's a goalkeeper, so it's not really going to hinder him too much. So I'm going to probably look to get rid of him maybe in like 2 seasons or so, because I'm planning on doing this for quite a while. So hopefully it'll go well and work out pretty well. And I like this guy. He's pretty good. Young, good for now. Eventually I'm going to get Yedlin in here probably, which you'll see later in the video. I do try and get Yedlin, but he's just arrived at Tottenham, so I can't actually take him out yet. And Rolando, it kind of sucks because he's on loan from Porto, and I really would like to have him as an actual player, but that's not going to happen unless, there's no option to buy him. Mbemba was actually the pleasant surprise here. I didn't know he was that young, and he's 73, and he's strong. And that's what I look for in a center back, is a strong jumper. This guy's also pretty young, and and so is Nahar. And DeFore is also, a pretty solid player. 26, 76, that's solid. Tillman, 17, 74, incredible. I mean, he's going to be amazing. He's going to be a great player. I've had trouble growing him, actually, on other teams. I don't know what the deal was, but I think he'll flourish here. And obviously we have Martin on loan as well, and then Prate, or however you pronounce that, sorry. He's a 75-20, also a really good young player. Mitrovic, obviously, going to be our striker throughout this, probably. And then the rest are just kind of some bench players who I don't really take the time to look at because they're not that important to me. And here is when I go for Yedlin. And I'm just going to cut that out because I'm just going to tell you now, I was unable to get him as he just arrived, as I said. So definitely going to keep him on the short list, and definitely going to try and make sure I can get him in the future, because he is a player that I'm definitely going to be looking for, and I'm definitely going to want. So that'll bring us to the end of the season, end of this episode, as I sign the youth scout from Belgium, and I also do decide to send him to Belgium. Thank you for watching, and if you really want to keep watching this career mode, like, subscribe to my channel, as I'll be posting this as close to daily as I can. So thank you so much. See you later.